What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Lenix channel. Today we're going to be reacting to YTP, the 1950s Homo Life by the Godfather YTPs, of course, CS188. I'm always kind of intrigued to what CS188 gets his sources from, which is kind of funny. But apparently, if you check the description, he says, "Thanks to my mom for recommending me this source this time." So, from what it looks like, he gets his sources from his mom, apparently, which I think that's what a good assumption is of where he gets his YTP sources, but it's just kind of funny. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into the reaction, everybody. Alright, we're going to start the reaction in 3, 2, 1, play.
Just believe me, don't watch.
Nice.
Every Friday night, Julia's job is to compare the grocery prices for Saturday morning shosh. That is, after the radio's turned down a little.
Oh my gosh.
When that
He just
matter's
smacked
settled,
he just smacked the child. It would make sense if your child is being disobedient and wanting to turn up the freaking radio like that. Remind me to not have children.
maybe I can even read it out. Radio. I figure maybe I can get in a little reading before it's time to go to bed. And now it's my time to jack
Whoa. Oh, God.
All of a sudden, it's time to go to bed. Today is Saturday, my work day. I get to work while Julia spreads her legs around the neighborhood. All day. That means she gets around. That is gross, but we have to make sure we get money. She gets meat from 5 big guys within a couple of blocks of our house. We're all big meat eaters in our family.
God.
Julia buys food for the entire week. So she takes her time and she takes the entire fucking week doing the shopping. Every Saturday night, she takes all of the vegetables and fruits up her ass. Easier said than done, but she's figuring out ways to double stretch that big ass.
Whoa. I don't think you should. Please don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need to do. Don't do that ever in your life.
Remembered when Julia and I made up our minds we were going to build our own house out of vegetables and fruits. Easier said than done. I remembered that we'd be living for the rest of our lives. All of our time would be spent in among us.
Among Us. Sorry, I had a little overreaction there.
Then we had the joy of meeting our neighbors, making friends with the people we'd hate. I got an inkling of the kind of neighbors we had the first time I tried to mow the lawn.
That's Tourette's guy.
With that ancient broken down lawnmower of mine. The neighbors weren't friendly very long. Those neighbors of ours, working people like myself, selfish people like myself, all of a sudden I had an odd feeling. The fact is, I gotta take a big shit, and quickly.
Of course. Gotta first poop you. Oh, sis.
Every fucking week, there's always $1,000,001 bills. And my paycheck is never that much money. As I started to unfold my check, I had an odd feeling it was a fake check, because it was $1 million check.
Blank check.
Everything sucks. It was exactly 13 years ago I first went to work at the plant. Time to kill this plant. If the workers in our department had any grievances or complaints, they brought them to me and I'd take them out.
Oh.
Usually, we went to a higher representative of management. But now, this time,
they just leave. They don't even like have like a key or anything. They just leave and like, yeah, we'll try another time when the door's open.
Usually, we could settle matters quickly. But now, this time, no, all our machines had no safety devices, and there was a time I had that accident. I chopped off the tip of my dick.
Oh, no.
The X-ray showed...
I couldn't even imagine how that would feel for... No.
My bone was badly smashed. And on top of that, I got let go by management for taking my big fat members in the machine. Neither Julia nor I've ever voted in any election. And we seldom miss church on Sunday mornings. Because if we miss church, we go right to help.
Welcome to hell.
My life. life was a big thing in my life. I took no interest in helping the youngsters of our officers, learning to dance and enjoying it like these children. Enjoying it like these children.
It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
It wasn't long before Jeannie ran into a little trouble at school. One night I came home and found her crying like a little bitch. Gee.
So I don't even know. So judging from the first like 4 minutes of it, I don't even know what this is supposed to be a video of. I think it's supposed to be just, I don't know, some like PDA or something, like PDA like commercial or something. I don't even know what this is. It just blows my mind how CS1EA could take like such a video that doesn't make any sense at all into something that doesn't make any more sense.
She had a note from her teacher that she'd have to wipe her own ass and all the rest. I thought maybe I could help her.
Good Lord!
But now this time,
Good Lord. Not this
I
time.
remembered that day when Julia and I made up our minds we were through. And we all think that's best for everybody concerned. I was finally alone. Living with that bitch was easier said than done.
Oh, no.
Every night I usually count the years until I'm dead.
This is kind of dark.
There's always a million worries and troubles and problems in my life. But everything was fine. Everything was okay. Everything was good. I usually take 1,000,000 recreational pills every morning to forget all of my personal problems.
Oh boy.
Even better, every Friday night, I get smashed. I usually take an hour or so to take a shit. But now this time, cars, I've had to talk on belt.
In just 2 minutes.
You're done. Exactly 13 years ago, I joined a website called www.count.
Oh, I like that reference. It's the finger ad or whatever. Like that's a very big CS188 reference that he just referenced there. And that was my reaction to YTP, the 1950s HomoH life. Sounds very close to that word, but anyway, pretty good CS188 YTP. You know, pretty decent. Just every normal day CS188 YTP you would expect from him. I thought it was pretty funny. If I were to give my rating on this, I would have to probably give this a good 7.7 out of 10. Good job, CS188. Made another decent YTP as you normally do. Thank you all for everyone that has watched this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. My Discord and all of my other social medias are down in the description below, so go check those out in the description. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Reese's Pieces.